Alright, starting phase 2 is going to introduce the holy element to the list of abilities that he has. But first, he's going to do a random element elemental break. This one's lightning, nothing we haven't seen before. Protean into split. Then he's going to do Burnished Glory, another AoE with the bleed. He's going to do 2 of them later, and that's why I'm not addling here. Now we start the holy cycle. He's going to introduce all 3 holy elemental mechanics. And that's going to be Elemental Break, Burnt Strike, and Bound. So the holy variant of Elemental Break is Protean into stack, but it's a different type of stack. What you're going to see here is I'm going to move towards the healer, the machinist is going to move towards the healer, and we're going to stand here. The monk is going to move up, the dancer is going to move down on the astrologian here, and the off tank is going to run to the main tank, because the holy variant of the mechanic needs to be split damage. So we have the tanks together and the DPS with their 2 healers. But other than that, it's very simple. We get our Protean in here, and all I do is move to the left. Then he's going to do Burnt Strike Holy. Most of the time I found that if you just stand where you shared with the healers, you don't have to move, with the exception of the tanks. The tanks will have to move to the sides of the group, but you'll see he's just going to turn around, and I'm already in the safe spot. So he's going to strike, and there's going to be a second screen rumble. The second screen rumble is your cue to move. So strike, wait for it, rumble, and move. The reason that everybody is stacked together is because the 2 AoEs can go on any random person. So you want the people to be grouped so that they're all in a spot that is known. Then you just rotate back to your normal spots, get out of the way of the AoE, which you'll see pop off here. And boom. So Bound by Faith, Holy, is very similar to Lightning in that you want to go to the nipple. You want to go a little bit past the nipple, but the whole point of the nipple is so that the boss doesn't move when he dashes. So that's really just taking care of your spoiled melee. But you'll just see a little AoE when it goes off. Very easy. Go to the north of the boss, that's Bound Holy. This is where he does 2. The first one comes out really quickly. So it can be addled, but most of the time it's okay if it's not, because as long as you addle the second one, or mitigate the second one, so you see Reprisal and Addle go out here, the next one's not going to hurt at all. It just refreshes the bleed, and regions do their work. Powder Mark's another tank buster. And we're starting the first Rite of the Heavens. The difference between Rite of the Heavens and Turn of the Heavens is that Turn is the circles, and Rite is the mirrors, and you'll see them pop up here. Again, you want to go to the opposite element of the imbued element. So he is lightning right now. We're going to go to the fire mirrors. Just stand on the edge of the hitbox here. The off tank that doesn't have Powder Mark will bring him over. That's what you saw Brandon running here to the left. The main tank that got the Powder Mark is also going to stand in this corner, and I'll mark it here. If you also get a Holy Tether in the future Rite of the Heavens, you will go to either of these spots. But he's just bringing it that way first, so that the off tank can stand there and hit it, and then the main tank, and then he'll rejoin the group, and you'll see him walk back over right here. Danger Dorito over there had the Powder Mark. You saw it just explode just now, but that's it. You stand in that spot, and that's Rite of the Heavens. Another Burnt Strike, random element. This is lightning, so get out and stay out. Another Bound, random element. Fire is on the booty. And Elemental Break, Lightning. Again, nothing you haven't seen before. This fight is very much Simon Says. Tells you exactly what to do. And we're starting Sundered Sky, which marks the end of Phase 2. So Sundered Sky is going to be a little bit like Right at the Heavens and a little bit like Shifting Sky. So you're going to see mirrors first. Right now he's imbued with the lightning element, which means that that element is dangerous. However, in Sundered Sky, he's going to fly up to the sky, and that little dragon that's kind of hugging him right now is going to come down and do a cone AoE. So you want to bait that AoE into the dangerous area first, and then rotate around, which you'll see here. One thing you'll also see here is I'm going to fat finger my Surecast and not get knocked back. And then I'm going to wonder why I didn't get knocked back. Blue.
Around, holy out.
Whoa! Okay, so you heard that. Another thing to note is that the middle is death. If you walk into that, you'll die. I have no idea why I didn't die just now, but I chalked that up to Red Mage Clown magic. So we've baited the cone AoE from the snake. Probably won't see it because I don't really look at that kind of stuff, but that's towards the dangerous mirrors, and we rotate around to the safe mirrors.
I didn't get knocked back.
So you can see here that the spots that I showed you earlier, the edges of the mirrors, the holy tether is over there on the side. Either side is fine. Now what's going to happen is the bounds are going to go off. So the fire bound is going to make a pod here with the group, and the holy pod will make a pod over there by herself, and you'll see. There's the pods. So this is the prey markers resolving. Once the prey markers resolve, you start looking for Thancred. And the first place you look for Thancred is right in front of you. So the reason you look right in front of you is because there's now added a holy cleave in addition to the lightning cleave and the fire cleave. If he is right in front of you, then you have to go to the left at the 1 marker, or at the G marker, or to the right at the 1 marker. But since he's not here right now, then we're safe. Prey markers resolve, we step forward to the marker. Now you can see a big ass AoE on your screen. You literally can't miss it. Boom. Okay, this is your cue. Wait, I still got marks on the screen. This is your cue to move to the edge of the arena, straight forward from the marker. It's very simple. If you overthink this phase and you're looking around, you're going to go cross-eyed because there's so much shit going on in these animations. But all you do is step forward to the edge of the arena. Okay, just like in Shifting Sky, the second lightning is your cue to use your knockback prevent. It would be 1 here. Actually, I mistimed that. So it happens during the holy, but because I use my knockback prevention here, you're just going to see me die. Let's go back a couple seconds, and you can take a look at this one more time. It's important not to fat finger your knockback here, just like I do. So we're going to the dangerous mirrors to bait the snake cone AoE. Then we run to the safe mirrors. The fire tether stays with the group. The holy tether, you can see this line. She's all the way over here in the corner. Once the prey markers resolve, boom, you step out to the marker. Holy player, it's important that you join the group. Now sometimes, if Thancred was in front of us, the group rotates right and you're stuck over here by yourself. That corner is also safe. You do the same exact thing, just mirrored on the opposite side. Waiting for our big ol' AoE. That's our cue to walk forward. And as soon as you see the lightning strike, 1, 2, that's your knockback prevent timing right here. Now, if you're me and you fucked up, you need to run to that center. I don't do that, so I paid the ultimate price. But that's the end of phase 2.